Welcome back to Red Dirt Magnet Fishing. Today we're going to try 3 spots along the Deep Fork River. Now, I've seen a lot of construction along this river at various places over the last couple years, so it's possible there's going to be a lot of rebar, nails, maybe some tools, and probably some of those big concrete blocks that cause magnets to get snagged on. Hopefully we can avoid all those, but let's go check it out and see what we can find. Here we are at the Deep Fork. It's cold, it's rainy, it's windy, and there's a lot of traffic on this road. Let's see what we can find. The current is pretty strong right here. It's not strong enough to wash the magnet away, so unless I lift it up from the bottom, then it's going down current a little bit. There's so many rocks. Don't seem to be picking up anything. Check out the other side. Water's still moving, still a good number of rocks down there, but I feel better about throwing out here. Oh, we got something. It's an old piece of rebar. Yep. Moving. Oh, look at that. Something else. This one's heavy. That is threaded on one end. Interesting. Looks like the other end snapped off. What's inside here? What do we got here? Maybe pieces of a barrel or something. I don't know. It's kind of got a lip on it. Looks like a rock stuck to whatever that piece is. Got something else here. Another good piece of rebar. And here we are at location 2. Got these big pipes on one side of the bridge, so don't really want to try to magnet fish off there and get the magnet stuck to a pipe. But I do see right down here there is a suitcase. This time it actually is a suitcase, not a trash bin. A lot less traffic on this road, but also less shoulder. So I'm gonna check out the other side. Oh, and I think straight out here on top of that rock there might be a big turtle. I'll zoom in on that later and see if that's right. Here we go. Looks like I got some trash caught on the rope there. Hopefully it'll stay long enough for me to get it up. Feels like I might be pulling something. Or sliding across something. Definitely felt more magnet pull than snagged pull. Oh, the trash fell off the rope. You got something. A few nails and a piece of rebar. Oh, we got something that's snagged around that rebar. Oh yeah. First I thought that was just a can, but well, let's get these nails and stuff off first, and then we'll get that pipe. Oh, I gotta turn the angle of my camera. You can't see all that down there. There's a big nail, some leaves, another nail. Oh yeah, we got it again. Let's see if we can get around this rebar. Oh, there we go. Man, that is solid pipe. Heavy too. No babies living in it. Man, that is heavy steel. We're snagged on something now. disconnected the microphone by accident when I was working with the come along. Um, and nothing was on the magnet from where it had been stuck, but I did manage to pull up this bobber that I had seen from above, which is difficult because it's mostly plastic. There's just that little tiny piece of metal there and the top end on the bottom, and that was what was connected to the magnet. And then I was really anxious about this, so rather than risk the magnet again, I decided to move along to someplace else. Didn't really find anything there from having the magnet snagged, so let's move along. And the next location, I figured out the microphone problem. The third location here is a little intimidating. There's this great big pipe right here along the edge of the bridge. There's a gap, but right there you can see where the water falls over a little bit. There's another pipe. Looks like there might be a suitcase or something there too on the pipe, but I don't want to try to get it with the magnet, especially with all these other pipes here. There is a really cool, there's a shopping cart over there. There's a really cool sign that panhandlers use. It's written on this tub lid down there. It says, I bet you $1 if you read my sign. That's creative. If there was somebody holding that sign, I might give them $1 just for being creative. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like under the water going across here, just the other side of that black rock. And these rocks are spilled out here. There's another pipe going across there. A lot of those big concrete blocks all over here. So I think I might give a couple throws here, but I'm not going to stay very long. The wind has picked up quite a bit, so I've replaced the cover on the microphone with a different cover, so hopefully that'll keep the wind noise down. Because there's so many rocks down there, I'm trying to let it down slowly and smoothly into the water, but still get it out far enough that I can pull in some. And did not really work very well, but as I pulled across, I noticed a lot of rocks and didn't really find a lot of things. There was a little bit of a metal ring there. But I did see something poking out underneath the bridge very slightly. As I said, the water's not very deep. I can see the knot right above the top of the magnet from this angle. I did get a little piece of rebar there. So, not seeing anything in the water, it's not very deep. Seeing all the rocks that I did see. And then this thing was poking out from underneath the bridge, that I decided to go for that instead. And it was pretty heavy, and I managed to get a really good connection with the magnet. I was worried I was going to have to get the hook out. But, you know, as usual when lifting heavy objects, if you stand on the rope, that makes a pretty good foot brake, and then you can like kick a brake, catch your breath, and continue to pull. I worked on this for a good little bit here. I managed to get it all the way up to the top eventually. It was quite a workout though. I used that foot brake several times. I did get it to the top, was able to get it up over the edge, and as you can see, my very first. It was pretty heavy. There was a lot of water that poured out of some of the metal pipes that make up the shopping cart. The magnet had been wedged in pretty well, so I don't know how much of the connection was actually magnetic force versus just being wedged in between the metal components of the cart. dropped it to the sidewalk here. Plastic bag fell out, and there was some other stuff connected to it. It looked like maybe an article of clothing that had some zippers that was wrapped around the bars in the base of the shopping cart. I didn't really get them loose. I just confirmed that there wasn't anything hidden away in them. No hidden treasures stuffed away within the fabric. But yes, this was the first shopping cart that I've actually found and pulled up out of the water. I was very proud of that. That's it today for red dirt magnet fishing here from the Deep Fork River. Biggest find so far, got to be that shopping cart. Although that big pipe was pretty heavy. It was a close second for today at least. As always, like, subscribe, click on the bell icon to get notifications when new videos come out. And we'll see you later.